All right, folks, this is just a quick behind the scenes sneak peek thing. I'm going to start doing these more regularly. Anyhow, what we have here is a bunch of Toroid cores, and these are powdered iron cores, and they're various sizes. We'll talk about that. And they are type 52. So with powdered iron, it seems that they call them type, and then with ferrite cores, they call them mixes. So this just happens to be a ferrite core, and this is a mix 43. I've got a couple of these, and I'll probably play around with those at some point. I just haven't had a chance yet. But this little one right here is the one that we use on the Cartena Poseidon. And here is that. And I have a video showing how I put this together. But this is a 130, so that means it's 1.3 inches across in diameter. And it weighs about 41 grams, if I remember correctly. So it's kind of small. It's not a big core by any stretch of the imagination. And then what we've seen is it can handle, what we tell folks is 100 watts single sideband and 50 watts digital. That said, I've done FT8 at like 85 to 90 watts for about 2.5 hours on that constant FT8 and zero problems with it. So it can probably handle a little more. These cores are typically used in, let me turn this picture off. These cores are typically used in power transformer capabilities, like a filter. So you would see them like in an inverter, or you would see them in like a buck converter or something like that. They're not typically used for RF. So we get a lot of pushback from folks saying that, hey, why are you using those cores? They're not the right cores. Well, I was working with Chuck, KK6USY, and he actually had some of these laying around, and we tested them. He made an antenna, and he was telling me that it performed really well, and I'm like, dude, you're crazy. Anyhow, after he said that, I ordered some, and so we started playing around with them more and more and more, and our antenna works fantastically well, and these tested reasonably well in everything that we did. The other one is that the cores are a little bit lossy, and as a result, they're easier to tune with a built-in antenna tuner, like a 3-to-1. So here's a wrapped one that this is the configuration that we use. This is a 4-to-1, has 8 turns. So, and long story short is we decided we're going to order a whole bunch more of these cores. So here they are. This is a 184, which means it's 1.84 inches across. And this is a 200, meaning it's 2 inches across. And these 84s are a lot beefier than we expected. So like this one, the 200 weighs about 119 grams. So it's a little more, it's about 2.5 the mass of the little one. But these are around 151 grams, I think is what it is. So it's more than 3 times the mass. So I guess the point of the video is that we're going to do a video on this core making a 4-to-1 unun and see how it performs. So anyhow, if you have any questions, post them below and I'll do my best to respond. Thanks all.